The Senate will convene as a court of impeachment. The chaplain will lead us in prayer.
Day 3 of the impeachment trial centered on a key argument. No president is above the law.
The Constitution is not a suicide pact. It does not leave us stuck with presidents who abuse their power in unforeseen ways that threaten our security and democracy.
Nadler making the crucial pitch after a warning from Chief Justice John Roberts earlier in the week to both sides, including Nadler, to watch their tone.
Members avoid speaking in a manner and using language that is not conducive to civil discourse.
Prompting lead impeachment manager Adam Schiff to thank senators after several marathon trial days.
Thank you, Chief Justice, and thank you to the senators.
A rare moment of calm after a sometimes contentious debate showing how differently each side views impeachment.
Impeachment is a dramatic remedy. It is meant to remove somebody who is the president immediately because that person is either a criminal or so grossly abusive that we as a nation cannot afford to have that person remain in office for one more day. It would be a real shame if this dramatic remedy all of a sudden becomes a partisan political tool and is weaponized to go after presidents whose policies or personality we don't like.
But Democrats say they've made such a strong case, the president's lawyers will start their defense Saturday from a disadvantage.
House managers are setting the bar very high for the President's Counsel to meet. At this point, I'm not sure how the President's Counsel, as unprepared, confused, and tending towards conspiracy theories as they have been, can clear it.
Democrats say one of those conspiracy theories revolving around former Vice President Joe Biden's actions in Ukraine should not require his testimony in the trial.
Vice President Biden followed official U.S. policy. He went through official channels to remove the prosecutor that was corrupt. And he did it with the support of our allies. That is the exact opposite of what President Trump did. He pushed Ukraine for an investigation that has no basis, that no one agreed with, that was not at all U.S. policy, and that only benefited him.
But Republicans said it's a strategic error to bring up the president's 2020 election rival and the involvement of his son in Ukrainian gas company Burisma.
No, I was very surprised that they chose to make Hunter Biden so central to this presentation. For my part, if we're going to call witnesses, I think it's now clear we absolutely must call Hunter Biden, and we probably need to call Joe Biden.
Trump's Hill ally arguing the president's actions in Ukraine didn't warrant impeachment, but celebration.
They're making the argument that Donald Trump's temporary freeze of funds caused the Ukrainian army to collapse and people died. Nothing could be further from the truth. They got more aid from the Trump administration, the Obama administration.
In their final day of arguments Friday, Democrats will make the case for the second article of impeachment, alleging Trump obstructed Congress's efforts to investigate him. For VOA congressional correspondent Katherine Gypson, I'm Michael Brown, VOA News.